Hey everyone, welcome back to Easy English Daily. So, Jake couldn't make it today. He says he's under the weather. Oh, wait, that's actually one of today's idioms, so I guess he's already helping out even from home. Anyway, it's just me today, and honestly, that means twice as many idioms, and 0 interruptions from Jake stealing my snacks off camera. Let's get into it. First one, bite the bullet. No, nobody's actually biting metal bullets. That sounds like a terrible dentist appointment. It means to do something difficult that you've been avoiding. Example, I hate going to the dentist, but I finally bit the bullet and made the appointment. See? Brave, not dangerous. Next, hit the sack. Please do not go home and start punching a bag of flour. That's not what this means. It simply means going to bed. I'm exhausted. I'm going to hit the sack early tonight. Much less violent than it sounds, I promise. Once in a blue moon. Here's a pretty one. Once in a blue moon. This does not mean the moon turns blue. Sorry to disappoint. It means something that rarely happens. I only eat fast food once in a blue moon. So basically, treat yourself. Occasionally. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. And no, we're not playing tennis. It means it's someone else's turn to make a decision or take action. I've done my part, now the ball is in your court. Somebody go pick up that imaginary ball and do something with it. Okay, quick pause. We've done bite the bullet, hit the sack, once in a blue moon, and the ball is in your court. No bullets, no punching bags, no blue moons, and definitely no tennis balls. English is weird, but we're getting through it together. Beat around the bush. Beat around the bush, again, no actual bushes involved and no gardening required. It means avoiding the main topic instead of just saying it directly. Stop beating around the bush and just tell me what happened. Basically, get to the point already. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This one sounds a little dark. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Don't worry, no birds are harmed in the making of this idiom. It means solving 2 problems with a single action. I went grocery shopping and picked up my dry cleaning. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Efficient, not violent.
Give someone a piece of your mind. Give someone a piece of your mind sounds a little scary, like you're literally handing over brain fragments. Relax, it just means telling someone exactly how annoyed you are with them. He was so rude, I gave him a piece of my mind. Your brain stays fully intact, don't worry. We've now covered burn the midnight oil, the last straw, call it a day, and give someone a piece of your mind. Still 0 fires, 0 straws, 0 actual brain pieces flying around. Just vibes. Get cold feet. Get cold feet doesn't mean your feet are actually cold, although honestly, mine kind of are right now. It means suddenly feeling nervous or unsure right before doing something important. She got cold feet before her wedding speech. Warm socks won't fix this one, unfortunately. Jump on the bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon. No actual wagons, no actual jumping required. It means joining something popular just because everyone else is doing it. Everyone started that new trend, so I jumped on the bandwagon too. Peer pressure, but make it idiomatic. Throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. Please don't throw actual towels around your house. It means giving up on something. After 3 failed attempts, he finally threw in the towel. Surrender, but way more dramatic sounding. Back to square one. Back to square one. I always imagine an actual board game here. It means starting over completely from the beginning. The plan fell apart, so we're back to square one. No board game required, just patience.
We've now added get cold feet, jump on the bandwagon, throw in the towel, and back to square one. Still no cold feet, no wagons, no towels flying, and no actual board games. English idioms really commit to the bit. Still no actual scissors. Just English being dramatic as always. Burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil sounds like an old-timey candle situation. And honestly, that's exactly where it comes from. It means staying up late to work or study. I burned the midnight oil to finish my essay. No actual oil or fire required, just caffeine and stress. The last straw. The last straw? Nope, we're not talking about drinking straws. It means the final, small problem that makes you finally lose your patience. He was late again, and that was the last straw for me. One tiny straw, apparently very powerful. Call it a day. Call it a day simply means deciding to stop working on something, usually because you're tired or it's late. We've been working for hours. Let's just call it a day. No actual phone call to the day required. Cut corners. Cut corners doesn't mean you're literally slicing the edges off a table. It means doing something in the cheapest or easiest way, usually sacrificing quality. The company cut corners on the project and now everything's falling apart. No scissors needed for this one either. On the ball. On the ball. Again with the balls, English really loves sports metaphors. This one means being alert and quick to understand things. She's really on the ball today. She finished the report early. Basically, sharp, focused, on top of things. Halfway through this section, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do click the notification bell so you don't miss any upload. Beat around the bush. Kill two birds with one stone. Cut corners. And on the ball. In hot water doesn't mean you're literally in a bathtub. It means you're in trouble. He's in hot water with his boss after missing the deadline. No actual bath, just consequences. Let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie, and no, this has nothing to do with actual dogs napping, even though that visual is adorable. It means don't bring up an old problem that could cause conflict again. I know you're still upset about it, but let's just let sleeping dogs lie. Peace over drama, basically. Make a long story short. Make a long story short is basically the idiom version of hitting fast forward. It means summarizing something quickly instead of giving every detail. To make a long story short, we missed the flight and had to rebook everything. Skipping straight to the important part. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Last one for today. Don't put all your eggs in one. Actual eggs, no actual baskets. It means don't risk everything on a single plan. Spread out your options. I applied to multiple jobs instead of putting all my eggs in one basket. Smart move. 0 broken eggs. All right, let's recap everything from today. We covered 20 idioms. And I promise, not a single bullet, bird, egg, dog, or basket was actually harmed in this lesson. My personal favorites today were get cold feet and let sleeping dogs lie. Those ones just sound so dramatic for such simple meanings. That's it for today's solo idiom marathon. I hope Jake's feeling better soon, because next time, he's back to guessing these idioms wrong in the funniest ways possible. If you learned something today, make sure to follow Easy English Daily so you don't miss the next lesson. And try using at least 3 of today's idioms in a real conversation this week. See you next time, and remember, a little practice every day makes a big difference. Bye, everyone!